Bernie, how pleased are you to come home to win today?
It's been a long time, and you know, we spoke through the week. It's really nothing to do with this group. You know, 10 years ago, it was 15 years ago, wasn't it? That's how long it's been, and these guys have really been at it for the last couple of years against Crusaders, and yeah, really pleasing. I think, irrespective of where they are on the ladder, they're very dangerous, and you can see through the year they've been building, they've been getting better and better, and they've got a few injuries that they picked up last week and a few guys to come back in, but if they make the finals, you can see that those guys are going to be someone that you'd have to be very wary of. So yeah, like for us, I thought we had a really good preparation. We were really good with turnover and counter-attack ball tonight or this afternoon. Our set piece was a challenge, wasn't it? Scrum was really difficult for us. They had a really dominant scrum there, and we had to fight through and find ways to combat that, and I thought we did that really well. And then the line-out, we had a few issues with our line-out, which probably, you know, cut down some of our options there in attack, and we didn't get many phases. We didn't build much pressure because we couldn't get through the phases from set piece. But the counter-attack and turnover stuff was some of the best I've seen in Brumbies colours. Yeah. Yeah, legitimate penalty try, like Righty's about to grab that. And then, yeah, I mean, we were just screaming at everyone on the sideline from the box to get back because we sort of figured that there was probably a kick-off to come still. So, yeah, I think that's sustained pressure, isn't it? Just we'd been down there maybe 4 times in the last 10 minutes of the game there, trying to get some points, and we opted out of taking 3 points, and we went to the corner to back our maul, and then we had a scrum. We were right on their line for a little bit. It didn't pay off. We went back down the other end of the field. They kicked 3, and then, yeah, just that sustained pressure. And I guess, you know, players who are under a bit of pressure, and they were under pressure because we were putting them under pressure, taps it out because we thought that's the only option. And yeah, thought it was the right call, and obviously a great way for us to finish with pressure on their line.
I think it might have been Harrison, but I was one of the ones coming through on that chase. You don't get that pressure with our guys making that.
Yeah, and I think you look at Harrison, he probably scored a try as well when we had that opportunity inside their 22, 5 minutes to go. I didn't think he was tackled and sort of gets up and dives over. He's been really good for us. I think, you know, last year we found a really good combination with Nick White and Ryan Lonergan coming off the bench, and this year we've got Ryan Lonergan and Harrison Goddard doing an outstanding job. Like he just he brings the guys a lot of confidence with the way that he plays, and then yeah, I was very impressed with some of the stuff that he did tonight. That included, you know, that energy that he brought, but all the reserves when they came on, and we made our subs relatively early, or compared to previous weeks. We made our subs early in the forwards, and I thought they all came on and added exactly what they needed to add.
Alan, was going through your mind at the end and watching Noah line up a kick and then everything that follows?
I didn't know it was going to be a penalty try. And I think my reaction kind of gave that away. Boy said that was on the TV or something. But yeah, again, like you've already alluded to it, but Goddard's just being in the moment there and chasing that kick. Like no one knows it's going to hit the post. You just have to have a crack and chase that, and he probably puts us in a position to win that game there towards the back end.
The scrum, where do you think the challenge is moving?
Yeah, they were a powerful pack. You know, something that we previewed throughout the weekend. That showed that just more on their second shove. Really broke our connection in the front row. So that's something for us to look at.
I think with the Reds losing and that win that cements the top 4 place, how is trying to play?
Yeah, it's something that's sort of come into the frame over the last couple of games. Kind of knew that we were going to be in the finals for a couple of weeks now, and we sort of talk about last year a fair bit, not necessarily within the team, but certainly as a coaching group, that, you know, we took a under-strength team over to Perth last year, we took an under-strength team over to Christchurch last year, and we just fell short in both of those games. And particularly at the back end of this season, we've spoken about just trying to get the right combination on the field leading into the finals, and we want to make sure that you know, we're going to put our best team out there for the next 2 games, and then we'll talk about what our strategy is going to be in terms of our training load for the quarter-final and the semi-final, hopefully, and further.
What sort of things are you looking to improve on in the next 2 games with the teams who are pretty desperate for a win?
Yeah, it was the same as tonight. Yeah, you're right. So we play the Rebels and then we play the Force, and both teams will be desperate to try and cement a spot in the top 8. I'm not sure where the ladder sits for both of those teams. I know the Rebels are in there already, and the Force are out of it, but I don't know how far off they are. But Rebels have got some stuff to prove, whether that was their last game at home or not last night, whether the Force have a chance to get in the 8. They've certainly got something to play for. Our focus has been trying to be more consistent with everything that we do. We've sort of spoken about our game plan for a long time this season, and we know the way that we want to play, and we want to just make sure that we're as consistent as possible with our game plan. So we spoke before the game today about drawing on our strengths and seeing if we can be really good with our strengths, and then bring the rest of the game along with us. So it'll be the same focus. We've got a 6-day turnaround into Rebels now. We've got a Monday session and a Wednesday session. We play on the Friday. Monday, because it's 2 days post-game, it's not going to be a very heavy session, so we'll get the detail right there. But then the Wednesday, we'll go as hard as we can to, look short-term and long-term.
Just on the scrum, what has to change for this moving forward in the next couple of weeks, or is it just
Probably our mentality. Like, we've been under pressure in that area for the last few weeks, and as a forward pack, we know that it's not good enough, and today was going to be a huge test for us, and we didn't deliver again. So again, it's probably our something that we've ingrained in the Brums here is just the pride in the set piece. It's something that we always go back to, and that's probably going to get us out of trouble. So for us as a pack, we got to really believe in that. Front row got to look at that detail and see where we can be better. But for sure, what we're delivering at the moment isn't good enough.
to win tonight from one of the old boys? How special was that?
Yeah, really special. I think there was only a handful of blokes that really beaten the Crusaders, and it's a special time. The 20-year anniversary, all of Bernie's mates. But it's good to see them at the State of the Union lunch, and just a little reminder of how special this club is, and who we're representing. We get to represent the heritage jersey and all the players who were there before us. So we thought about them out there today, but it's really special to have them in the change room and just to share their memories. When they were in that change room, and there's already a bit of chat saying that we should go back to the old one, the old change room.
It's really special to get the win for them.